Alright guys, welcome to the next video on my channel, Mind Between the Lines here, and the series Psyched. Alright, welcome guys, welcome. And today, I'm going to share a very small but very important lesson I learned from my second mentor, Matt Posius, okay? And if you don't know Matt Posius, I'm the youngest paid internet marketing consultant in the world. I remember my first report, because he does daily reports, and it's part of his system, whatever, which really works well. For his daily report that I wrote him, I had so many things planned that I wanted to do, right? Because I was new or whatever to it, and I wanted to, learn it all and do it all and be all that I could be, right? That's what I wanted to do. So my first day, I'll never forget, I tell him, I didn't really get to finish all the things that I said I would do. So he said it in a somewhat nice way that someone else could have been a lot more strict about. What I remember telling him was, I wish we had more time, in a day, because there's so much more I want to do. I always remember what he told me. He said, everybody gets 24, but what you do with that 24, how you spend that 24 hours, makes all the difference. So I'm going to help you break down this very important topic, which was subtle but very profound, okay? Of all the people there's always someone who will complain that, I was tired, or I was sleepy, or excuses, basically, of why something didn't happen the way they planned it to happen. And then they complain, oh, this day went too fast for me, or, oh man, I wish time would go by. It's a bit of a topic in the book Seneca on the Shortness of Life that I love, by the way. If you don't have that book, check it out. I'll be talking about it a little bit more on my separate series when I cover book nuggets that everybody needs to know. But as for this talk, you need to know that everybody gets 24 hours. It doesn't matter what the situation is, because we're all human. Now, in certain cases, BS happens. But for the most part, what are you doing within those 24 hours? Because think of like one of the most successful people people that you aspire to be like. If you're in business, you may want to be like Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, some of these big ticket guys. Or if you're into health, you may look at Arnold Schwarzenegger, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. If you're into self-help and development, you may look towards people like Mother Teresa, or historical people like Martin Luther King, maybe Malcolm X, a couple more. Oprah, in a certain sense, How do they spend their days? These top dogs, what are they doing that's so different from what you're doing in a 24-hour period? Because remember, you're trying to aspire to do greater for yourself, be more. Everyone only gets 24 hours. What you choose to do in those 24 hours makes all the difference. The thing about it is, always stay conscious and aware that you only have 24 hours. The more you stay conscious of that concept, the more productive you'll be. One of the habits of highly successful people is proactivity. Being able to take action on things, being able to take initiative on things. Who do you want to be like? Do you want to be like the people who you aspire to be, or do you want to be like the people that are around you every single day? You always want to aim towards someone who is 10 times where you want to be, because the idea is you'll have 10% of the results of the people you hang around, and that's called the law of 33%. But once again, 24-hour period, you only get 24 hours, and how you spend those 24 hours is really important, because like I posted the other day, today is the youngest you'll ever be. So definitely pay attention to the time that you do have, because you never know when it's going to be up. You really never know. That's the biggest handicap we all have. We don't know. So, 2 questions. You're either one of the two. You complain about having too much time and you don't know how to spend it, or you complain about not having enough time and you're doing things that don't really matter. So, let me know which of the two you are, and why do you think you're that way, and how can you change that? And as always, I love talking to you guys in these videos, and I'll see you in the next. It continues to repeat in my head. You only get 24 hours. You only get 24 hours.